The Galactic War. Such an intriguing topic that has had many people make alternate histories about it. What if the Algebraliens won? What if they never have invaded? But there has been one scenario I haven't seen people talk about. What if they came back for round 2? Now, why would this happen? The Algebraliens tried their best but lost. Inferior firepower and lack of air superiority overall would spell their doom. This scenario isn't realistic at all. As far as we know, the Algebraliens don't possess weapons of mass destruction or weapon tech that is as advanced as ours. So basically, the only thing they have going for them after invading is to occupy a military base that has the capability to launch thermonuclear bombs. But even if they raided one and took over, trying to deploy one would be complicated for them, as their way of operating aircraft and launching missiles out of silos is way different than ours. So what about the actual invasion? Let's say that the Algebraliens still have hostilities with us and decide to invade again. Would they be able to stack up against us? Considering that the Algebraliens have relatively the same amount of tech as they did in the Second Great War, it would be relatively easy to assume that they could not bear the consequences of invading our planet again. Considering the population of the Equation planet is about 9 billion and we are at 20 billion, they would be severely outnumbered. Even if they could just magically manage to conquer the world's major countries, they still could not hold out against the many objects willing to take their land back at whatever it costs. So therefore, I could not see the Algebraliens winning realistically. The Algebraliens land in the less populated lands of Siberia and march their way west towards the Ural Mountains, taking major cities in Mongolia and eastern Russia to hold their ground and stage future invasions. Then they invade Caspia and Stanistan, holding more land near the equator. However, due to the combined forces of Earth, they wouldn't hold on to these for long, retreating back to eastern Siberia and engaging in trench warfare. This holds the line for several more months, until a League of Nations invasion of Chukotka and Kamchatka commences, forcing a two-front war for the Algebraliens until reaching their central point and capitulating them. Now, this could either lead to an invasion of the Equation planet, or just general space warfare spending in the League of Nations reaches to an all-time high. Either way, objects and humanity would be highly militarized and would not accept any foreign life forms from outer space, and thus less stability would be prevalent across the Earth, especially in Africa and the Middle East. The Algebraliens invading yet again would cause disarray and instability all across the globe, in which the League of Nations' main goal would be eradicated and the League would basically be powerless and useless. It may even cause the end of the League of Nations, along with halting any future development of needed tech for basically anything. I'm glad this didn't happen. Imagine if we lived in this world. It would be terrible. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this video.